So far this morning, we've seen the fog kind of come and go. And as we move through the rest of the morning, just know that our thickest fog is always after the sun comes up. So really, the sun's not up for about another hour or so. So expect the thickest fog to really occur then. Patchy fog and peaks of sunshine take us into the day, but rain and snow are going to make their way back into the forecast. It's at dismal amounts at first, but as we move through the week, expect that chance to get better and better with the possibility of more and more each day. Temperatures in the upper 20s right now keeps us kind of in this same cycle. We'll get to the overall weather pattern in a second, but for now, just know that because we're in the same cycle, we're still hanging on to those freezing fog advisories down to our south and out in Kittitas County, and that's going to remain. Out near the airport and Airway Heights, we've got low visibility. Here in town, about 6 miles, and that even includes out near Phelps Field as well. You head north of Coeur d'Alene to Sandpoint. Along the way, you're going to encounter some thick fog, but visibility is improving for now in both Coeur d'Alene and Sandpoint. But really, as you work your way into the morning, we are going to see more fog develop. Basically, what happens is the sun heats up some of the moisture near the ground. It gets excited, it moves up, it condenses as it cools, and then it forms fog. That's really what's going to happen as we move into the day. Temperatures close to 30 degrees. You're on either side of it. You're a little bit above in Pullman and Moscow, but for the most part, it's down below it this morning as we kick off the day. We've got fog and cloud cover. That cloud cover is associated with a little disturbance that moves through later today. That's going to give us a round of kind of light precipitation. We're talking very light in nature. I mean, if I were to get out a measuring stick and measure it, we're talking less than 1/100 of an inch. That's basically enough to kind of let you know it's happening, and that's about it. This thing doesn't offer much. In fact, it moves out, and we might even see a little sun before it sets. Tomorrow, it's a little more widespread, but a little farther to the south. But then as we get through the rest of the week, that's when things really start to change. This afternoon, temperatures are on the mild side. We're once again back up above freezing, even though it's going to be a very chilly back up above freezing. That's the cloud cover and fog and moisture in the low level of the atmosphere that makes your 38 feel much cooler than it otherwise would. We're under this kind of ridge. That's what's pushing all the moisture down to the ground. We've been talking about this for some time. So when you try to get these disturbances, they're dismal. They don't really give us much, and it's really hard to squeeze out any moisture. But as we move into the second half of the week, what we're going to see is this little front right under our ridge, and what that's going to do is give us the possibility of some more widespread showers. But even then, keep in mind, we're under this overall ridging pattern, so when it comes to the fact that we get a little moisture on Thursday, really it's also not going to be much. Down low it's rain, up high it's snow, and when you're talking snow in the mountains, a couple of inches at best. Unfortunately, skiers and riders, I don't have a POW day in the forecast for you, but what I do have is a few mild days, temperatures in the upper 30s, close to 40, and a couple of chances of light precipitation in the days to come.